Hey, how are you? Sabrina with Ultimate Auto Detailing and Wake Up, Dress Up, Own Your Day. I am here to give you some awesome tips to help you generate leads through social media for small businesses or direct sales. Just a quick background. I've owned my auto detailing business since 2011. I have been in direct sales since 2014. I have just recently been awarded New York State Woman of Distinction, and I have recently been awarded Best in Business in our district for 2021. I've also won a Trailblazers Award for economic development, and I don't do this for money. I do this to truly help and help people understand the concepts of social media and how to generate leads and how to grow your business, whether that be your small business or direct sales business. So here are 5 tips to leverage your audience on social media. Tip number 1, which I'm sure you've heard everywhere, is be a human. And as easy as that sounds, I think that a lot of you just take that for granted. So being a human is not just posting about your business. It's not just posting about, your sales, what you do, things like that. Being a human is posting about your family, posting about what you like, your interests are. People relate and trust humans, not businesses, okay? So it is very important to put yourself out there a little bit. Let people know that you can be trusted, whether it's in the detailing industry, whether it's in direct sales, whichever. It has worked for me both ways. There honestly are people everywhere on social media, whether that be through Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Google search. There are humans everywhere to interact with. So don't be scared to show the true you, the human that you are, the passion that you have, the fun that you have, the love you have for your family. Put yourself out there. Tip number 2, become a leader in your industry. What does that mean? That means that you are ready, you are willing, and you know how to educate your customers. Again, this can go for small businesses, this can go for direct sales, this can go for anything. Become an educator. I can't tell you, from whether it be my small business or my direct sales business, how many people don't know things that you expect them to know. It is important for you to put yourself out there and gain your customers' trust by explaining what you're offering. For example, I have customers that have, let's say, a 2010 vehicle that's never had an exterior detail before. However, they would just like to come in for a wash and a wax. They don't understand that if the car is heavily contaminated, that they're wasting their money on just the wax. The purpose of a wax is obviously to seal the pores. Wax, sealant, whatever you want to use. Its purpose is to seal the pores. If the pores are already heavily contaminated, well, guess what? The wax or the sealant that you're applying to the car does no justice. So now, to educate my customer, I have to explain that to them. Then, after I explain it, they have a full understanding, and then they understand to get the exterior detail to benefit what they're trying to do, which is protect the paint on their vehicle. Tip number 3, stay consistent. Consistency is always going to be king. There have been so many times where I'll get a customer that comes in and recommends a place for me, and they forget the name of the company, or they forget the name of the person that they dealt with. Stay consistent in front of your customers' faces constantly, whether that's through Facebook, whether that's through email marketing, whether that's through text messaging, whatever it is. Stay consistent with your customers. Stay consistent with your posting, not just on the times or the seasons that you're slow. Okay, so stay consistent in your Facebook stories, in your Instagram stories. Show the fun side of you on TikTok. Google, stay consistent with your website. Update it, I'd say, every 6 months. I update my homepage on my website. I add pictures to my website. Google Business is an awesome tool. It's free. You don't have to pay for ads. I almost never pay for ads. I maybe pay for ads twice a year. Just stay consistent with your customers. Let them know that you're there. Let them know that you care. Let them know that, you know, you're a click of a button away. You're a phone call away. Just stay consistent. Tip number 4, one of my favorite tips that a lot of people leave on the table, okay, is Facebook is filled with groups of like-minded people. By like-minded, I do not mean your business. By like-minded, I mean the things that you enjoy, the things that you like. So, for example, I'm a mom, and there are mom forums everywhere, okay? So there's, you know, a mom's forum for pets. I have pets. There's a mom forum for kids with special needs. I have a kid with a special need. There's a mom forum for anything you can think of. Guys, there's guy forums for anything that you're passionate about, whether that be fishing or hunting or, you know, riding your quads and dirt bikes and things like that. Get yourself into these groups, okay? And leverage those strangers. Those strangers could hear whatever you have to say, whether it's advice on something or whether you just want to show off like your own passion. And this is how you build trust with people around you, because you're a human. So you're going to build the trust with people in other forums. Why? Because eventually they're going to want to know more about you. They're going to want to know what is it that you do? What can you provide them? And let's be honest, I mean, every small business has a customer. You just have to find that customer, and you have to build your trust with that customer. Tip number 5, build your follow-up list. So what does this mean? This means when you meet new people, when you get a new friend request, when somebody new follows you from, let's say, one of those groups that you were in, right? Facebook has this really cool feature where you can save these contacts, okay? So all you have to do is you go into this group of people that you've saved, and you stay in contact with them. So all you have to do is save them in there, click on their name, it brings you to their profile, and then you can interact with them and become human, okay? Follow-up is always going to be your saving grace, and whether that's a customer that comes into your place of business, whether that's in direct sales, follow-up is always going to be another thing that your customers trust you for, okay? So constant contact with like-minded human beings is going to definitely be your key to success. Okay, so I have spent a lot of time and a lot of money investing in social media training. And here is one of the biggest takeaways that I want you to take away from this. It is easy to get frustrated and overwhelmed with social media when you're posting and you want to get results quickly and it's not happening for you. Taking the right steps, investing your time into social media, investing into other humans, is going to be your key to success. It is not going to happen overnight. And I don't want anybody to get into the mindset of, oh my God, I'm going to post, my account's going to grow, things like that. I have been growing for years and I have not stopped growing. However, the steps that I have taken thus far has made me successful in direct sales, has made me successful in my business, has put my name out there. It is definitely important to just be you and educate.